Welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we're diving into the fascinating world of construction with a focus on a specialized type of reinforcement bar, the headed bar. We will discuss what is headed bar, advantages and disadvantages of headed bars, types of headed bars and types of heads, how headed bars work, the behavior of headed bars, standards of headed bars, and different code requirements. Who are the major manufacturers? And the conclusion. Headed bars are a type of reinforcement bar that has a head formed on the end of the bar. The head is typically formed by friction welding a plate to the end of the bar, or by forging an upset bearing surface on the end of the bar. Headed bars are used as an alternative to long development length and hooks, and they offer several advantages over these traditional methods of reinforcement anchorage. So, let's get started and explore the ins and outs of headed bars. To kick things off, let's talk about the advantages that make headed bars a preferred choice in certain construction scenarios. 1. Reduced development length. One of the standout benefits of headed bars is their ability to reduce the required development length. Unlike hooked bars or straight bars with long embedment lengths, headed bars come equipped with a head that significantly increases the bearing surface area. This enhanced contact area leads to stronger bonding between the bar and the concrete. 2. Minimal congestion. In construction projects where space is at a premium, headed bars shine. Their compact design offers a solution with less congestion compared to traditional hooked bars, ensuring efficient use of available space. 3. Easy installation. Installing headed bars is a breeze, particularly in congested areas. The absence of complex bending or welding, often required for hooked bars, simplifies the installation process and saves valuable time on the construction site. 4. Improved concrete quality. Heavily reinforced areas can benefit from the use of headed bars, which help reduce congestion. This improved arrangement allows for better consolidation of concrete, resulting in higher concrete quality overall. Now, let's address some of the potential drawbacks associated with headed bars. 1. Cost considerations. It's worth noting that headed bars can be more expensive than straight bars. However, the cost difference may be offset by the advantages they offer, such as reduced development length and congestion. 2. Availability concerns. While headed bars offer unique advantages, they might not be available in all sizes or grades of reinforcement. Project planners should carefully assess whether headed bars are a suitable option for their specific needs. 3. Installation requirements. Proper installation is key to maximizing the effectiveness of headed bars. Following the manufacturer's instructions diligently ensures that the intended benefits are realized. Improper installation could compromise the performance of headed bars. 4. Compression consideration. As per ACI 318-19, it's important to note that headed bars should not be considered effective in compression. Limited test data are available to demonstrate the benefits of using heads in compression. Let's move on to explore the different types of heads that can be found on headed bars. 1. Welded heads. In this type, the head is welded to the reinforcing bar through methods like stick welding or friction welding. The attachment of the head to the bar is restricted to specific types of reinforcement, such as ASTM A970. 2. Forged heads. Forged heads are created by hot forging the head directly from the bar itself. This method can use either ASTM A706 or A615 reinforcing bars for attachment. 3. Threaded heads. Threaded heads involve attaching the head to the rebar using taper or straight threads. Alternatively, a separate internally threaded nut and counter nut can be used. ASTM A615 or A706 reinforcing bars are typically used for threaded heads. Now that we've covered the types of heads, let's delve into the different types of headed bars available. 1. Small headed bars. These headed bars feature a smaller head size with a net bearing area that is at least 4 times the cross-sectional area of the rebars. They are commonly used as an alternative to standard hooks, providing advantages in terms of constructability and reduced congestion. 2. Large headed bars. On the other hand, large headed bars come with a head that has a net bearing area 9 times the cross-sectional area of the rebars. These are ideal for situations where the point of maximum stress is close to the bar's end or when the development length leading up to the head is not a critical factor. Now, let's explore the mechanics of how headed bars function in concrete reinforcement. Historically, straight or hooked rebars were commonly used for reinforcement anchorage, relying on a strong bond between the rebar and the concrete. However, headed bars provide a different solution, achieving the required anchorage through head bearing or a combination of rebar bond and bearing on rebar deformations. The behavior of headed bars is a subject of study, and researchers have shed light on their performance. Research conducted by Thomson in 2006 suggests that headed bar anchorage involves a combination of head bearing and bond. As load is applied to the bar, the initial bond-based anchorage reaches its peak capacity and then gradually declines. Eventually, the anchorage shifts to the head, resulting in increased head bearing. This combination of peak head bearing and reduced bond contributes to the anchorage capacity at failure. Other studies, such as those by Chun in 2007 and Kang in 2010, have demonstrated that headed bars can exhibit similar or even superior hysteretic behavior in exterior joints compared to hooked bars. Certain configurations and additional reinforcement can further enhance their performance in specific applications. Now, let's take a look at the manufacturers and standards associated with headed bars. HRC and Erico were among the first manufacturers to introduce headed bars. HRC used friction welded heads, offering various head types, while Erico employed a tapered thread connection to create their headed bars. Other manufacturers, like Dextra Group, Bar Splice, and Dayton, have also joined the ranks in producing similar types of headed bars. It's important to note that both the IBC and ACI 31819 require headed bars to meet the Class HA head requirements outlined in ASTM A970. These requirements ensure a minimum net bearing area, absence of obstructions, and specified tensile strength. For our viewer in India, headed bars are provided by Dextra, offering a specialized reinforcement solution for various construction projects. And there you have it, a comprehensive exploration of headed bars, their advantages, types, applications, and more. While these bars come with distinct benefits, it's essential to consider project-specific requirements and constraints when deciding whether headed bars are the right choice. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this video informative, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more insightful content.